were you at the time educated on, everybody talks about house hacking or, renting out the properties, refinancing, and then purchasing that forever
Right.
home later on, right?
Yeah.
Was that part of the train of thought at that point?
It was, but I'm realizing.
Like, why don't you guys just rent it out and go rent somewhere else?
Yeah, the thought process I'm realizing is don't make decisions when you're in like those positions where when you're in fire, pretty much. It's better to just not sit in fire, but it's better to just relax and ask yourself, would I make the same decision if everything was rosy?
Yeah. Probably not.
No, I wouldn't. Like if everything wasn't the way it was at the time, would I have sold it? No, I would have kept it. So now even whenever there's hardships or whenever there's situations,
just take the time.
I literally sit back and say, okay, if everything is great, would I still do this? Yeah. And if I'm not willing to do that, then I'm willing to muscle through it. So that's what I learned. Everything is learning experiences, right? I learned a lot from that situation and realized that, you know what, if I could just get through this time, let me make that decision when I can sit back and everything's okay. Yeah. And if I'm still willing to make it, then I'll make it. But if I'm not, then I'm not going to do it.
You're level-headed at that point.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's and I know there's a lot of people especially now because mortgages a lot of people are renewing. Yeah. Those people that were on 1.5. I had a mortgage
guy on last week, and he was just talking about all the horror stories that are happening.
It's rough right now.
Yeah, it's rough.
So I know there's a lot of people that are in positions like that where they were looking to make quick decisions. I just ask if you're able to muscle it. And I'm literally talking to my clients right now. Yeah. I had a conversation just yesterday with a client where she's like, she's like, look, I want to sell my investment. And I'm like, are you struggling? And she's like, not really. I can get through it. Yeah. I'm like, is it covering itself?
A couple more years of this?
And she's like, yeah. I'm like, don't sell it. Yeah. And as agents, that's our job. Our job is to be advisors. And you know that we get paid when we sell.
Absolutely.
So they're going to trust you even more, the fact that you're going to tell them not to sell. Right?
Because I'm not looking for the money. I want you to make the right decision for you.
That whole thought process of looking for the money, it doesn't work in your favor. Yeah. Get yourself out of it and say, what would I do in this situation? If I'm okay, again, I said this exact same conversation to her. Yeah. I said the same thing where I'm like, if you're okay, would you sell this? Like, and you could maybe get more, 100 grand, 200 grand more in a couple years? Are you okay to keep it? And she's like, yes.
Keep it.
I'm like, keep the property.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this. I'll keep you up to date. I'll give you an update next year. We'll see. And if next year is still kind of wonky and it's not really working in your favor, then we just keep it. If it's covering itself, then you're good.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. So that's that. Then that's the first one. So you make some moves after that. Recently you purchased, right? Are you picking up some properties?
Yeah. So we're
getting in the game now.
You want to know? Yeah. So even our most recent one that we were able to do was we did new construction, which normally we do resale, but we didn't.
I love these conversations. I love us getting things and acquiring.
Yeah,
right?
we did new construction, and it's funny because a lot of people will say new construction in this market. Are you crazy? Yeah. You wouldn't do that. But right now, to be honest with you, the incentives that you're getting are through the roof. But not only that, if you look at it right now, this year we're gonna complete around 25 to 29,000 new units this year. So new units are going to be coming, new inventory. Yeah. Anywhere from 25 to 29,000 new properties.
Are townhomes or these are condos?
These are new construction, mainly condos.
Got it.
Mainly condos that are coming to market in 2025. Right. Last year was our record, which I think was like around 24,000 units that came to the market. This year we're going to break that. Right. So all these people that like part of what the issue that we're going through right now with new construction, I know we're kind of all over the place.
No, that's good.
Part of the issue with new construction is all these new completions are coming to market, which is causing these projects that are currently on the market right now to say, hey, whoa, we're going to pause, we're going to wait. But if they wait for a year or two, which they have been, but not only that, in 4 years, where are those new completions coming? Right. Because all the completions that are happening right now sold in 2020, 2021.
Yeah. And they're finally done 5 years later.
Correct. Right. So they're now done. But then if we're not selling any units right now. Or building any units, then we're going to have a shortage in 2028, 2029.
Good or bad?
Good or bad. So I think for me, if you're buying right now, you're going to be the only one that's going to be completing in 28, 29. So that means, in theory, you should have less competition.
You should be out on top more so than
when everybody's selling. It's a Warren Buffett. When everybody's selling, that's when you should buy. When everybody's buying, that's when you should be selling. So nobody's buying right now.
Yeah. You're getting incentives. You're getting some deals right now. You're shopping around.